Hello, everyone. It's lovely to be with you here today and to be part of your family service for Palm Sunday. For those of you I haven't met yet, my name's Lucy Wilshaw, and since last autumn, I've been working as a youth and children's worker in the Byland group of churches and also in Ampleforth and Kirkdale benefices and Helmsley Parish. I've lived in Helmsley for 20 years, and so I know and love this area very much. And I'm very much part of the local church community already. And I see this new role as a real gift in that I'm able to put time into reaching out to young people in a way that isn't usually possible for churches in small rural communities. I'm really looking forward to being able to get out and about and more involved with life in the Byland group as restrictions begin to ease. But let's get back to today. Today we've been hearing all about what happened on the first Palm Sunday, about 2,000 years ago in Jerusalem. I wonder what your favourite part of the story is. Maybe it's the donkey. The fact that Jesus knew just where to send the disciples to find it, and that he chose to ride a donkey over something grand like a horse. Maybe you like the fact that the crowd covered the road in cloaks and leaves to make a carpet for the donkey to walk on. Or maybe you like the words that the crowd shouted. Hosanna! Blessed is he who comes in the name. Hosanna in the highest. Whichever bit you like best, we know there were lots of people gathered there in Jerusalem that day, and there was a great deal of noise and celebration. Celebration. There doesn't seem to have been much of that in the last 12 months, does there? But I'm sure we've all found moments of celebration in the last year. And I wonder what sorts of things you have celebrated. Birthdays, Christmas, finally learning the 7 times table perhaps. Maybe a new job, Yorkshire Day, or going back to school. Human beings love to celebrate special occasions and achievements. And I wonder how we do that. I wonder how we celebrate. In normal times, one of the important things in a celebration is being able to gather together with family and friends. And in Jerusalem, crowds of people gathered along the road when Jesus was arriving. And I imagine the people there in family groups or with their friends. They lined the streets in excitement, just as we might do if we heard someone famous was coming to our town or village, or there was a special parade. Our celebrations often centre around food. A birthday cake, chocolate at Easter, a particular meal. And after Jesus arrived in Jerusalem, he did go on to have a special meal with his friends to celebrate the Passover festival. We might wave things around as part of a celebration, streamers or flags or balloons. And in Jerusalem, they waved palm branches as Jesus approached. And we like to sing and chant and play music at a party or celebration, don't we? And we've heard that everyone in Jerusalem was making a right old racket. I wonder what Jesus thought of all the people and all the noise as he rode into Jerusalem on a donkey that day. I think he would have certainly liked the noise. Because in the Bible it says, "This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it." So, no wonder we like a celebration if Jesus did. And just as those people in Jerusalem celebrated 2,000 years ago, it's only right that we should celebrate with Jesus and celebrate Jesus, full stop. And not only should we celebrate with the people of Jerusalem today on Palm Sunday, but also in all areas of our lives. Do you know we've got a whole year coming up to do some extra celebrating? In the Diocese of York, a festival called the Children of Light Festival has just begun. And this is going to be a whole year of celebrating and encouraging young people in our churches. It began last weekend with a commissioning service led by the Archbishop of York, in which young people were sent out as beacons of light into their churches. I wonder what that means to you, to be a beacon of light. We've been through some dark and sad times in the last 12 months, and we all want to see light at the end of the tunnel. Light is connected to hope, and young people are full of light and hope and life. Something that some of us older people in churches should remember and respect and learn from. There will be some special events to get involved with and to enjoy together over the next year. But also the year is about churches recognising how important it is to have young people as part of their church family and what they can do to encourage and nurture young people in their faith and as part of the church community. It wouldn't have been just adults welcoming Jesus into Jerusalem 2,000 years ago. Children would have been there too. And our churches should reflect that. Everyone welcoming and following Jesus together. And to help with that, the diocese will be providing training and resources throughout the year, specifically to help churches and schools as they seek to inspire and support young people in their faith. The year is also about pilgrimage, going on a journey together, young people and older people together, travelling in faith and companionship. Just as Jesus journeyed with his disciples into Jerusalem on Palm Sunday in celebration and in hope, so we journey together with Jesus throughout this year and beyond. Do you know what else I think this festival is an opportunity for? I think it's time for young people to make a noise. Just like the crowds who lined the streets on the way into Jerusalem on Palm Sunday, it's time to sing and shout and get noticed. It's time for churches to listen to the young people. Now that's something worth celebrating, isn't it? We're now going to enjoy another song, Hosanna Rock.